This is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video we are going to review forms in ServiceNow. I have logged into my ServiceNow instance. Click All. So what we will do is we will review the forms using the users table. So I'm going to search for the user administration. Okay, and here we could see users. So click that. Okay, so now we are seeing the list view of the users table. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to review the form here. So in the list view, you could see the list of all the users in this particular instance. Okay, and here you could see a link which will take you to the forms, right? So what is a form and what is a list? So list is the list of all the records in the table, and form is a single record. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select table tutor as the user ID. Now currently we are in the form view of the user able tutor, right? If you want to go back, you'll be able to click back, and then again it will take you to the previous page from where you came to that particular form view. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, right, so here you could see in the form view, in the topmost bar you have the multiple options, right? So here you'll be able to see the additional options either by clicking here, or you'll be able to right click and you'll be able to see the similar options, right? So if you wanted to make any changes to this particular page and you wanted to save it, you'll be able to save using the save option, right? See, for example, I wanted to change the last name to, okay, and then I wanted to save this, right? I'll be able to save it here. Okay, so now it got saved, it got updated in the database. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and then again, and if I click update, right, so what it is going to do is again it's going to update the database, but what is going to happen here is it just updates and closes that particular record form. Okay, so if I wanted to do the further updation, so I'll be able to use the save, so that whenever I make changes I'll be keep on saving it, right? See, for example, if I make the change and then if I try to go back, right, so I'll get a message, right, you have not saved it. Okay, so I can decide to save it, or I can just leave without saving. Okay, so and here you have an option where you'll be able to add attachments to it, and then you have the personalized form field, so where you'll be able to remove certain fields, and this is applicable only to your view, right? So you'll be able to do that. Okay, and then here you see an option to update. You'll be able to, based on the which table you are working on, right? So you'll be able to see these various options, because since it is user, so you're seeing an option as set password, right? And then and here there is one more option, right? So you have an option, right, instead of just going back to the list and then opening another record, so you'll be able to directly move between the different records. Since the able tutor was the first one, so that's why I didn't have an option to go back here. So now since we are in the second record, so you'll be able to even go back to the first record. Okay, so that's possible. And here you are able to see the various fields, right? So this particular user table have multiple fields, but in this view, right, these are the fields available, and this is a default view. If you click here, right, so you'll be able to see the view, and it says this is the default view. Okay, and here you could see this is the field name, and this is the field value, and the field value you could see, right, so it is depending on, for example, in case of user ID, so here you're seeing a text box, right? So yeah, it's a free flow text box, you'll be able to edit it, right? So in case of title, so it has various suggestions, you'll be able to select from that suggestion. Click that, I'm going to just select the director as a suggestion. Okay, and here the department, actually it is a reference field, so you get the data from the another list, right? So you'll be able to look up for it, or if you know it, you'll be able to search it and get it, right? And here you can see the preview of this record from the other table, right? So it says the name is product management, and the department head is Rob Phillips, and the description is product marketing. Okay, and if you wanted to open the full record, you'll be able to open it as well, right? And here we could see this password needs reset and all these fields, right? So they have the values as true and false, right? The Boolean values, that's why you're seeing a checkbox, right? And the email, again, it is like a string, free flow string, but it's a of email type, so it will do the email validation. And then here you could see there are a lot of drop down options, right? Okay, and then if you wanted to add any image or something, you'll be able to add it here. Okay, and also in the down you could see, right? So here there is an option for the related links, so you'll be able to see the related links which is related to this specific the table, right? So the data, right? So it could be a view subscription, you'll be able to reset a password, right? So again these things will be based on the which table data you're viewing. Okay, and then here you could see, right? So it is again the list views, right? So here you could see this is a different section, and where you will be able to see, right, for example, roles, right? So this particular user can have multiple roles, right? Part of multiple groups, part of multiple delegates, subscriptions, and other things, right? And also here you have an option, you'll be able to add newly from here as well. Okay, and you'll be able to perform various operations here. So you'll be able to export this as a PDF or XML, right? And you'll be able to, currently we are in the default view, right? So you'll be able to create new views and see that. You'll be able to create this record as a favorite, right? You'll be able to copy this URL, right? So you'll be able to reload this form in case someone else has updated. You'll be able to reload and see this data, right? So all these things are possible. In this demo, we have reviewed the forms in ServiceNow. If you like this demo, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.